Janell Rae, raising the vibration of everyone we touch.
My name is Janelle, and I'm a thought healer. We dive into our thoughts with the idea of understanding what am I thinking that's causing the effect that I'm wanting to change. So, really, life is about a sequence of cause and effect. I think, I have an emotion, and it motivates me one way or another, and I act on that. So, if I see a piece of cake and I'm like, ooh, I am motivated. I see that. I remember I have had experiences around eating chocolate cake, and those memories of that chocolate cake come back to me, and I am motivated to grab a piece of that because I would like to repeat eating that, the flavor, the smell, the joy that it brings you when you eat a really great piece of chocolate cake. The other happens when we come into a situation in our lives, we're making decisions, and for our families, for our businesses, for our personal lives, we're making decisions, whether it's where we live, who we're hanging out with, down to what we eat. And if things, when are making decisions and we come into crossroads and we're like, okay, I need to make a decision. If we're expanding, I need to make a decision on what's my next best step. Then you can hit especially if you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. We can do things, and you've heard this before, of sabotaging behaviors, sabotaging actions, things that you have an opportunity in front of you, and you would make a decision that actually takes that opportunity away. Not because you lock in your thinking brain, like where you're conscious, that you wanted that to go away, but something in that was in the background, in your subconscious thoughts, in your experiences. There's a memory or group of memories that are like, I don't know if that's safe. I don't know if that's a good idea, / is that safe? And we would make a decision that self-sabotages that. So I had an example, real time here. I had a client I was talking to, and she just the perfect fit for a new program I'm rolling out. So I'm rolling out Work With Me for a year. And it's just, oh my gosh, I love this program. It's just so channeled and so guided that I cannot wait to do this. So I've got this client we're talking to about it, and great fit and great motivation on their part to be in this kind of program, to grow and heal and discover, their purpose and their purpose work. So I write a letter, I get off the call, and I'm writing a letter, and this letter is channeled. It is just, I can tell by the energy in it. It's like, this is so good. I don't send it. And I'm like, why am I not sending this letter? Why am I pausing on this? What's going on? And I've hit a couple of those things in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, of where I stop my feet. It's like, this is what I'm building. Why are my feet stopping? And what I'm learning is that, one, and I know limiting beliefs and all that, this is not a new topic. Everybody's talking about it. What I'm discovering is that within my feet stopping is that there's two things going on. One, I have a group of experiences that guidance is wanting me to take note of, that it's time to shift the energy in those experiences. Another thing that's happening is they're going, look into this, and after you shift the energy, look at the new perspective. So what I wanted to share, because so many of us do this, matter of fact, maybe everybody does this, and it was really an aha. So this is the aha, is if I stay in that space, in the energy of the experience, then I don't see anything new. I can see the pattern. I can see the pattern that I have, and that's valuable. Once we see the pattern, that's one of the pieces we need to see. But to find the answer, or to see what is the next best step for me? What's the next decision or step I make that's in line with who I really am, what we have to do is get to the energy. I can work on my mind and my limiting belief, and that's valuable, but the energy's still there affecting how I perceive the scenario. It's still affecting my thought. Even when I write a new belief, it's affecting that new belief. In some way, there's going to be a slant that energetically is affecting how I move forward on that. And to shift, to really do something that's in line with us, that needs result, that needs transmuted. And to get a new perspective so that it's the belief that is rewritten is in line with who we are in our most authentic space, then the energy of the old experiences need to shift. And so diving into that and allowing love energy to go into and down that route. It can go deep. It can go into past lives. It could go into, when your ancestors have had different experiences and this is how it's manifesting in your life. It could be just your life right now and what you experienced in a group of experiences usually. So following that route down as far as it needs to go and letting love energy shift that into love energy for yourself. So whatever fear component is there, usually some sort of fear. Fear is designed to protect us. So letting that go, we don't even have to know what the experience was, but meaning it once you get there, you kind of get a hint that, oh yeah, that was that. Many of us know, but it doesn't matter if you do or you don't. Letting that love with the intention to transition that, what shifts then, we just get a new perspective. Now you've got the old one there because that's a neural pathway that's been formed over thinking that way for however long. But when you change the energy, now you can see that even as clearly that that's the old thought connected to this energy. And then you're going, oh, I have a new perspective. Then the next step is then asking guidance, what's the perspective now? This was here for a reason for me to take note, not just to transmute it, but to understand something. So my feet stopped, yes, but there's also a gift and an intuitive element right next to it. So we have the sabotaging behavior and the intuitive knowing that are side by side. When we transition the old experience, so the sabotaging energy, into love for ourselves and the love energy, and then we go back into it knowing that my intuition knows and is guiding me all the time. And so often in these self-sabotaging scenarios, we throw everything out and we're losing a really, really important understanding about who and how, actually how our guidance is guiding us and our intuitive nudges are showing us things that we need to see. But we haven't been used to seeing them this way because of this other energy that needed cleared. So putting those two together, clear our energy, elevate our vibration, and give us clarity on how our intuitive gifts work. Our intuition and all the gifts that connect to that are here to guide us and to fulfill our purpose on this earth. We're not here on an accident. We're here on purpose. And we're here at this time to be all this incredible package, all of our energy gifts, all of our physical gifts, and they combine together in this way cool, fulfilling, purpose-filled, joyous, amazing adventure. So tapping into real time and looking at these things that sabotage us in through this light and these steps will help you move forward in a way that's connected to who you authentically are. That's what's valuable. That's what I wanted to share with you. Happy journeying.